but before I do that,
Let's start.
Azariah, I got somebody who's gonna cause you a lot of problems, brother. You don't want no beef with this guy, the best debater. I mean, brother, and he's so intimidating, Azariah. So intimidating. Look at this guy right here. You don't want no problems with this guy right here, Azariah. See that guy right there? That Edomite, that nice little old Edomite? Go ahead and introduce yourself, Layman.
I'm not an Edomite, but when I rhyme, I Edomite. I'm not afraid to do that in the light. That's why I got it in the background. I want to know if you want to back down. Let's see if he's fire, huh? Come at me, Azariah. Yeah. Hell no, that's what you say. Well, let's see what you spray. If you were Israelite, go fight Iran. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you can handle those scuds and patriots. Those are the old kind. What can you say? I got an old mind. Now everybody knows us for laughing. A distraction. It doesn't depend that
okay, listen, stop, bro. Stop. Listen, bro.
Am I black enough yet? I want to know.
Listen. My thing is this. Notice how he tries to be like us. He tries to have salt.
Yeah.
He tries to have flavor. He doesn't have any salt nor flavor at all. So let's go back to what we're dealing with.
It's all right. I don't need. I got my own lane. I got my own lane.
Your lane is the lane of Esau, Edom, Obadiah 1 and 18. Yeah, that's your lane.
Well, I tell you what. Are you an Israelite?
Hold on. Let me deal with my brother real quick. Let me deal with my Gadite brother. Everything New Testament.
You see, Layman, they all run from you, Layman.
I'm a Jake, man. I'm a Jake.
Take me serious.
I want to deal with Deuteronomy 29 just real quick.
Azariah, I'm a Jake, man.
Well, hit the Jake break.
Listen, man, I just had to lighten up the mood. It was getting a little tense in here. You know what I'm saying?
He had to white. What he's saying is he had to whiten up the mood. See, right now he got that lightning over there. You know, he looking like a bright brother right now.
Stop talking like that, bro. Just talk regular. Right?
What are you talking about?
That's how he regularly talks.
I'm blacker than you. Turn your camera
That's actually how he regularly talks.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's look at Deuteronomy 29 and 10. This Edomite is going to be destroyed anyway.
I know Hebrew too. So what you going to do with that?
It says right here in Deuteronomy 29 and 10. It says, "You stand this day, all of you, before the Lord your God."
Mm-hmm.
Is he the God of, in this passage in Deuteronomy 29, is he the God of the mixed multitude, or is he the God of Israel?
That day he is the God of the mixed multitude, because that also because look, hold on, you laugh at scripture. I got you. So check this out. Keep going down. So look at what it says. When it talks about the sojourner that is amongst your camp, right? So keep reading. That he may establish you today as his people, and that he may be your God, as he promised you, and as he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. It is not with you alone that I am making this sworn covenant, but with whoever is standing here with us today before the Lord our God, and with whoever is not here with us today. So the mixed multitude that's there, the stranger, and all of Israel, he is their God on that day. So yes, he is the God of the mixed multitude.
It says that he made a covenant. It says that he made a covenant with those that were not there that day, etc. Right? So you're saying
hold on. Notice how you're cherry picking something very specific. It says, but with whoever is standing here with us today. Who's standing with them? The stranger that is amongst their midst, and Israel, all of Israel, and the stranger. Okay, so it's them. And with whoever is not here with us today. So the only ones that are being put in the covenants that day is the stranger and Israel. But that doesn't mean just only those who are there that day is the only one the covenant is with, because they will also, because you got to think of all of Israel as generations are to be.
Assuming that's why you
know.
I'm
my word.
Faith first.
Are you on Clubhouse?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, are you on Clubhouse?
I mean, I can be. You want to talk?
Eventually, yeah. I formally debate.
Okay, well, I would love to talk to you. You can put in the back chat, and then I could probably subscribe to your Clubhouse.
Well, just look for Faithful. I'll be around there.
Faithful to God. Can we get this conversation going? All right.
Sorry.
So Faith first, go ahead. Ask Layman your question about the law. Go ahead.
All right. Who I'm talking to?
Layman, the Edomite.
Okay.
The white guy.
I don't know. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what your stance is on the law, but I had a question about Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 through 23.
Yes, sir.
Could you break it down for me?
No, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Matthew 7. What?
Yeah, 21 through 23.
Go
And the
ahead,
last
Layman.
verse 23 in specific.
Okay, go
yeah.
ahead.
So what this passage is talking about is that sometime in the future, God is going to hold believers accountable because, and he's going to say that they're going to be bragging about all these things that they did. And he's going to say, I never knew you. The Greek word know is gnosko. And it means, in this context, it means to not approve of or not sanction them. And so this is referring to the charismaticism of that time that is going to be going on. They weren't ever commissioned. They weren't ever sanctioned. Nobody put them down. That their OG is denying any connection to them in that area. So this is not about salvation from the lake of fire.
Okay, so instead of
I
practicing
could go
lawlessness,
into so the word is anomian, and so antinomian. Now, what you're going to assume is you're going to assume that this is the Mosaic law. Now, that's understandable because Jesus is living underneath the Mosaic law at this time, teaching about the law, and Jesus is not going to violate the law. But this is
a
also
future.
talk.
Go ahead.
Yes, it's future during the tribulation. So one argument is that the law is going to be brought back during the tribulation.
Yeah, because heaven and earth didn't pass yet, right? So the law still stands.
Well, it will always be a revelation of God, but it's no longer the regulatory means of experiential sanctification. It's not for our walk.
So
It's not the code we go by.
why is it saying those that don't keep the law will have to depart from Christ?
Well, what it says is you workers of iniquity or you workers of lawlessness. What that means is that you're disobeying any law. It doesn't. Now, context is talking about the Mosaic law at that time, but the Mosaic law is not necessarily in operation at that time.
He's giving a future prophecy. This is judgment day. He's saying during
but
that time.
you're assuming it's the same thing. We know that there's going to be a new covenant. Some think it's already in operation, others think it's future.
And
similarity is not sameness.
He said, and God said he's going to put his laws on our heart.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
And we have prophecy of the Sabbath still being kept during the kingdom, the festival days.
There will, it's a feast day. I'm a dispensationalist. I agree with that. I had no problem with Israel getting those things. It ain't happening now.
Okay, but that still don't explain what the lawless is in this verse.
Lawlessness means one of the key ideas behind sin is transgression. So any law that's involved, there's the principal level. You're assuming that the reason they're going to go to hell is because they didn't keep the Mosaic law. But here's the thing. The covenants were never given for salvation. If they were never given for salvation, they can't send you to hell. They were for fellowship, worship, and salvation, sanctification, based on suzerain vassal treaties.
Okay, so if we go up a couple verses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christ is speaking about you'll know them by their fruits.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So this is all the same context. How do you have fruits? What is fruits?
Well, for example, a while ago I started rapping, and the guy said, "Quit talking like that," and he basically saying, "I need to stop talking like I'm black." Yet I got the fruit of having that language, and so it just means a characteristic or result in a particular passage. And false teachers are known by their teaching. And so a false prophet is known by their fruit. According to Deuteronomy 13, there's a test of prophets. He says, if a prophet arises and he tells us, let us go after other gods, do not listen to him because he's testing you. Also, Deuteronomy 18 talks about a greater prophet that will be raised up similar to Moses and all this. The passage is not about salvation. It's about false teachers. I'm free grace. I believe a Christian can have false teaching. You're a false teacher. From my perspective, so
you're not answering the question. I said, "What is fruit?" Let me answer the question. Let me.
The Greek word is karpos. It refers to results.
Well, hold on. Let me speak. Hold on. Psalms chapter 1. I'm gonna start.
The tree planted by water.
Yeah, and it is saying, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the waters that bring forth fruit." Right? Who's bringing forth fruit? Him that meditates on the law day and night.
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely. That was the Bible for the time. That was the Bible for that time. But the thing is that the Mosaic law was given to Israel.
You're saying
there's no theocracy in operation right now. There's no theocracy in operation. I tell you what, you're an Israelite, right? Let's go fight Iran. Go catch a plane right now and ride out for your people. And if they check in your land, you need to go in there and ride it out.
No,
if the Venezuelans and the Chicago gangs are willing to bang it out, why don't you get your plane ticket, fly over there, and fight for your land instead of fighting in YouTube land?
We got to wait for Messiah, and Revelation 3:9 and 2:9. That's who those people are in the Holy Land. Revelation 3:9.
This is kind of going.
Yeah, you gotta wait for Messiah.
Right,
and
well,
what
Layman,
there are Jews that believe that they can bring in the kingdom.
All right, well, Layman, thank you, brother. I did a poll that you would want to look into everything until you continue engaging. Go ahead, brother.
So yeah, when you're talking to, oh, sorry, I was just